AITA for telling my son he's the reason we had to leave his aunt's house. I have 2 kids, 6F and 10M. Shit happened in the kids, and I needed a place to stay until I could get on my feet. A friend that I haven't seen in years heard about my situation through a mutual friend and offered for us to stay with her family for a while. She's married with 4 kids, 6F, 4F, 3F, 13MOM, and is pregnant with baby number 5. This friend is an absolute angel. 2 of her kids were adopted from the foster system, and I am not the first friend she has taken in. Husband is in tech, and my friend is a director at a local private school, oversees multiple locations. They have a big house with a huge playroom and a massive backyard with a play structure and a pool. She had me complete a background check before moving in. We were moved in by the end of the week, once that cleared. She moved my daughter into her oldest daughter's room. They became immediate best friends. My son got a small room, 8 by 8, that was previously used for storage, but had been beautifully decorated for him, and I stayed in their guest room. Now, my son can be extremely defiant. I've tried therapy with me, individual therapy, working with behavioral technicians, and everything else you can think of. He's a great kid at school, but once he gets home, everything is a power struggle. There can be lots of arguing, and he can be rough with his sister. My friend talked to me before we moved in about my son. She told me that she wants to help us, but if the situation starts to become harmful to her kids, she will have to kick us out. He did great for a couple weeks. Then he started to test boundaries. He was punished, then he started teasing his sister and my friend's oldest daughter. We were given our only warning. I talked to my son and tried punishment again, and he went back to messing with the girls. I was told that they are willing to keep my daughter until we get settled, but my son and I needed to be out that night. They got us a hotel for the week, then we were on our own. We bounced between hotels/motels for a few weeks, and now we're in a 2-bedroom apartment that almost definitely has mold problems while I'm applying to different income-restricted apartments. I've decided to keep my daughter with them until we are somewhere with a little more space and is in slightly better condition. I visit without my son a couple times a week, and we spend weekends together. The other day my son was mad at me and said that I favor his sister because I'm letting her stay at the good house while he has to live here. I was just done with his defiance and told him that the reason she gets to stay there and he doesn't is because his behavior got us kicked out. He chose to ignore us when we talked to him and punished him for repeatedly taking food from the girls, shooting them with his Nerf guns, etc. So now he has to deal with the consequences. He has been so upset since then that I'm now wondering if I shouldn't have told him why we had to leave.